What's up, guys? In the future and hopping on. How are you doing? Thought we'd show you what's going on in our raspberry bush or our raspberry patch. Do you want to call it a raspberry patch, or it's more a bush, right?
Bushes in a patch.
Raspberry bushes in a patch. We got this, I don't know, 200 square foot raspberry. Here, let me turn this around so that's easier to see, because I know my front facing camera is broken. Same with this camera a little bit. You can see a little fogginess, but so from here all the way to, let's walk over to that side, all the way to here, we got a raspberry patch of raspberries and tayberries. So we got tayberries in here, but I think we gave away all of our mature bushes, except for maybe this one that's barely hanging on. So yeah, no tayberries this year, which sucks because tayberries are freaking delicious. We may have screwed ourselves. These might just all be raspberries here. I'm not sure. We actually weren't aware that they were tayberries until one of you guys, or a couple of you guys, actually told us they were tayberries. But anyways, let's go for a walk through the thing. Through the trail. We have a path. So what we're going to be doing. Ow. Dang, that was pokey. We're going to be not live, not now, but I'll probably do this tomorrow sometime. I'm going to be taking away, hey, that was Archie. We're going to be taking away some of these bushes, not here obviously because we can actually walk in here, but some of these canes, I think you call them, and we're going to be just throwing them in the compost or something. But I probably won't do this tomorrow. I'm going to put it on my Facebook page. If anyone wants raspberry canes for planting who are local to me, they are welcome to, well, that one isn't quite ready, welcome to grab some. But anyways, we're going to be making this path. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Like, that's a winner. Put this in the mini donuts bucket. There we go. Ashley's going to be making some jam. So that's why we're freezer jam this time, right? Again?
Yeah. I have a full ice cream pail over there. I've been dumping my little pail into that pile.
So
Like,
this is just a little bit of what we had. Plus, you picked some yesterday and the day before, so
yeah.
it's kind of cool how they kind of just keep coming. But anyways, we're going to be not digging, but cutting a path through here so it's easier to get through because it's very tight, except for in this area. And we want to be able to pick, say, here, and then also get all the way through rather than trying to like stomp through the bushes. So the path is right there. So if that gets a little bit wider, it'll be a little bit easier. And then raspberries, they kind of grow super easily. So this probably started off as just a single row, and then it turned into this. Rows are nice and convenient, but they're not as cool as, oh, that's pretty good. Not as cool as a windy path. So that's an entrance that goes into the garden, and then it comes out, goes around, and then it comes through here. So these we need to get rid of. And, well, not all of them. We'll probably, oh, there's a wasp. Hello, friend. Please don't sting me. uh, Here's another good one. This is not, I'm not doing a very good job of picking them very well, but whatever. Usually I just pick to eat. Ashley picks to make stuff, jam.
I made a pie for you.
Oh yeah, pie. And what else?
Raspberry blueberry pie.
Raspberry blueberry pie and some juice, which is pretty good. Her mom makes this juice, and so this is the same type of juice that she had as a kid and going on. But anyways, what are you guys up to over where you're from? Hello, Kathleen, Auntie Ruth, Susan Orr, Nancy, Bootjack, Clayshack, Kathleen, Bradley Wood, how's it going? Deborah, Loretta, hope you guys are doing good where you're from. We're doing good. Why don't I show you guys the garden and our lack of progress there thanks to the deer. Well, let me just get that one. Yeah, that's a good one. That's an eater though. That's pretty small. So we got only 2 potatoes over here. Actually 3. I didn't see that one. These ones didn't. Oh, wait a minute. Babe, did you notice this?
Yeah, I noticed it yesterday.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but potatoes grow underground. Inside joke. If you're new, you might miss that. But anyways, we got a potato coming up here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, they're coming up finally. Holy crap, that's late. You can see the deer are eating our peas. They stopped eating the ones that we have in the trellis here. But then they decided, you know what? That's not a real fence. We will eat some of them. So they've been eating these here, not those there. Looks like they chomped some of these. Seems like every night they're like, we'll save some for later.
Yeah.
This is growing pretty good. This voluntary sunflower. This is the biggest one we have, and it's one of the ones we didn't that we didn't plant. We didn't plant this one either. This is probably chicken shit, I imagine. These potatoes are not doing bad, I would say. They're about normal. I planted little shriveled up seed potatoes, and then I also dropped in some just loose sprouts as well. Just wanted to see what it would do. We'll see when we dig them up, obviously. Haven't needed to hill them just yet. Everything's kind of coming in late. Hey, what's up, Archie? Yeah, the birds definitely planted them for us. Why don't I stay here? So that's one garden we got, one bed, let's say. Let's move over to here. Chickens are chilling in the pumpkin patch. They keep burying these. So this was a suggestion from one of you guys, mulching with straw here, and we actually had planned on doing some other mulching over there, but we haven't gotten around to it yet, so we may not even do it this year because we're already not having a great time with it. But anyways, we did some here, which was suggested by some of you guys. We didn't want to do it in all of the garden beds because we wanted to test out a few different methods, and so far we've only done this. Frosted Sleet is asking, how long do potatoes last once they're dug up? Typically, I guess you just plant last year's potatoes that go to seed. That's what we did. So I don't really know how to answer that question more than that, because I don't actually know. Don't have a whole heck of a lot of experience. But that's what we usually do. The video is super pixelated. Is anyone else having terrible... Hold on, let me see if I can take it off of till I get closer. How's this? Nothing's wrong with the phone. It's more so it's the service, I guess you would call it. Is it better now? A couple people saying it's better now. Okay. When I get closer to the router again, I'll put it back on. But for now, as I show you this is what we're doing. So we got, these are squash, right? These are spaghetti squash. Not doing nearly as good as last year because this is clay and black dirt, but it's more so clay. No compost or anything in here. This is a giant pumpkin here. It's we thought it was going to die. Chickens keep burying it. I think this one has a flower. I know you're not supposed, I guess I don't know, but if I take your word for it, people say don't touch the vine once it's growing. I thought there was a flower on this one, but I guess not. But only a single. Then over here, these are pumpkins. Okay, so these are pie pumpkins over on this side here. Oh, it's pixelating again? This doesn't make any sense. Sorry guys, I can't do any better than this. And then over here, we have another giant pumpkin. Sorry about the picture. There we have a hornet that I missed. And then here we have a bunch of sunflowers bordering the whole triangle here. Yeah, you always have to put up a fence around your garden when there's deer if you want any of your veggies. Well, you don't always have to, but I guess that would probably be the safe bet. Last year we didn't, and we got a shitload.
But I think the difference was last year Hank kept the deer away.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we don't have a dog anymore, so that probably...
So the deer aren't as
afraid,
I guess.
Plant some catnip for Archie and Penny. That's a good idea. It's always getting high. Deer. So we plant this for the chickens to be able to eat, so that they don't eat anything else in the garden. But the deer are like, hey, how about us too? So we got some lettuce. We got zucchini, and we got cucumbers. Ashley, just if you follow her Instagram at Ashley Rose Alexander, you'll see she made some some pickles yesterday, and the zucchini will be ready to pick. Some of them will be ready to pick soon. Sorry guys if it's pixelated, I hope it is. Then over here we got tomatoes. What is this? Just marigolds, yeah? Marigolds. We're actually going to put marigolds on top of this thing, or not like on top, but hanging from this thing. When we're going to build a whole cage around this flower bed for next year. So it'll be that, but all the way around. And then all the deer stuff will be in there. And then it'll have more sticks on it so that deer can't walk through it, and it'll have a gate on it. And then everything that they don't like onions and, well, they like beets, but onions, tomatoes. Yeah, they've been eating the beets, but they'll have the onions, tomatoes, potatoes, maybe even the corn will be in there. I don't know. This stuff we'll keep out here because it gets quite big. So we made this bed specifically for the zucchini. Oh, hey, what about this one, babe? That one's ready, right? For sure.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
That's a big one. Why don't you pull that one out? So some people, you'll have to cut it? Okay. Some people say that we should pick them at this size, right? What is that, like? Oh, it's pretty big. I don't know. It's like 8 inches, 9 inches, 10 inches, something like that. And then this one is a lot thicker. I personally don't like it either way. So I don't know if people say to do it to pick them this size because of taste, or if it's because of serving size. I'm just like, hey, if it looks big, it looks cool. So let's, oh, not all the way through. There we go. So that's pretty decent.
Pretty good. The bumblebee is.
Judy says they planted zucchini last summer but kept forgetting about them and they grew too big to eat. See, what does that mean?
Are they not good if they get too big?
The bigger they get, the tougher they become. Tougher as in like texture wise, juiciness wise. Like, do they just taste bland? Have you tried them in zoodles or made a bread out of them? They're good that way. It might be worth. I don't know what zoodles is. What is that? Oh, zucchini noodles. Okay, I haven't had. Well, I just don't like the taste of the actual zucchini, so I don't know if I would like that or not. But anyways, that's what we have over here. And then going back over here, we got the carrots beside the onions. The deer were eating the carrot tops. You can see a little bit in here. Wasn't very good. Okay, they're saying, Judy is saying tougher and texture, and Patricia is saying a little woody. My immature mind. We got yellow beans, we got green beans. These are some of the raspberries that I actually picked today. And then corn. So we made rows of corn rather than, what do they call them? Blocks of corn. So just 2. Last year we just had 1 row, and I guess the reason why they didn't produce a whole heck of a lot is because they need to bone each other by being rubbing.
This is what pollinates.
Okay.
And I think it's the wind that mostly pollinates it. I don't know.
Because they dry hump, right? They they brush against each other, right? Well, anyways, that's our corn. And then over here we got our little. Let's see. We got garlic, mint. What is the other thing? Parsley, chives, and then some greens. We got wow, that one's messed up. Okay, we got a Saskatoon here and then a little Saskatoon over there.
Yeah, they're not doing good.
They're not doing good at all. But it could be because I'm choking them out with these weeds. Usually, guys, we mow the grass every week, but since the heat waves, we haven't been mowing the grass because it'll just burn the grass when the sun comes back out. So I haven't been doing that. but I should weed whack this, I think. Oh, there's quite a few wasps in here. I wonder if there's a nest nearby. There's one right there. There's one over there. There's one right there.
Maybe.
There could be a nest nearby. We thought maybe there was a nest under there, but so far, no. But anyways, that's our garden area. Let me move through here again. Susan is saying the flavor is better when smaller, but you can stuff and bake the big ones. Okay. Love them with melted Monterey Jack on top. Do you have rabbits there? They may be eating the tops off everything too. We don't have very many rabbits because we have a bunch of hawks. And coyotes and foxes. We do see the odd one, but it's unlikely that they are a culprit here. We have a lot of deer though. And the deer, I can actually show you. Hopefully it doesn't pixelate too much. But if we take a stroll down this pathway here, I can show you where one was bedding just the other day, which is hilariously close to the wasp nest, the one where they blew up my face. Bradley's got a heat wave in Kansas. What did you say? Kansas City? Okay, so just over here, you'll see them. You'll see so here's the wasp nest, so we'll just go past that quite quickly. But look at this. There was a deer bedding down right here, which is kind of cool. And then, just over here, there was another one. You can see, I don't know how well you can see that, but you can see where they walked through right here. And we had a whole bunch more bedding right. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but all this grass that's trampled down, they were all bedding just in here, which is kind of interesting. If we had a dog still, he'd chase them away. I like seeing the deer personally, as does Ashley. But I mean, it's a bummer to have all your vegetables eaten by something else. I'm just like, look at all this grass you could eat. But I imagine the vegetables probably taste better. I think. I don't know. That must be why they're eating it. What's the tick situation? Asks First Gen Hun. Ticks are oh, I almost tripped over that stick. Ticks are around, but we don't have a huge problem with ticks. They're kind of you find them when you go out further. And I mean, they are around, but I've never been bitten by a tick. I've seen ticks here and there, but we don't have a huge problem. Like out in Ontario, you got tons. In Saskatchewan, you got tons. But I don't know about other places in Alberta, but don't have a huge problem with ticks. We have a problem every once in a while with mites. And we found that out because we got chickens. And so the couple of our chickens had scaly leg mites. And you know, it's kind of annoying, but it's easy enough to treat. Why don't I show you what's going on with Millie? Millie is almost due for a haircut. Well, I suppose she probably wants a haircut now, but she's doing good. She just started roosting with the big birds inside at night by herself, as did Lola, which I don't know where Lola is. She might be inside. Let's have a look. All the other girls are just kind of I don't know where they are. They're around somewhere. They were just... Oh, they're in the raspberry bushes and probably dust bathing. Let's see. You just need some guinea fowl that will eat the ticks and mites. That's absolutely true. Hey, what are you doing in here, Lola? Okay, she's going outside. Oh, she's broody. You need to get out of here. Oh, sorry. There we go. So that's Plum. This is Phoebe. They're both broody right now, which is No good. We don't have a rooster. You're not gonna be moms. So for those who missed in the vlog, I got you. That's a hornet. For those who missed it, we gave, it was in, which vlog was that, Ash? The last vlog? Okay, the last vlog, number 1, 2, whatever it is, I forget. What did we do in that vlog? I don't remember either. Anyways, the last vlog though, if you watch it, you'll see at the beginning, we gave Lemon and Lola to my brother Dave, and they are living with his geese. He has a few chickens too. If you watch the vlog, it's at the beginning within the intro there. Man, I forget what I did in that vlog. But anyways, they're doing well. They're renamed Snowball and Harry? Okay, Snowball and Harry. Snowball, so Lemon is now Snowball, and then Harry is Lola. Oh yeah, because she said, yeah, so the little girl who's in the vlog there, that's my niece. And she was like, she immediately named them. So they're doing good. Hello, Blue Daisy. Let's see, what else? Yeah, Millie is looking pretty good, isn't she, Kathleen? She looks so interesting. I really like the way she looks. So she was my favorite out of the chicks, and I'm so glad that she turned out to be a hen. You definitely need a game camera. It would be so cool to see all the animals in your woods. We have a few game cameras and then just regular security cameras around as well. So we do see them. Every once in a while I'll share a picture on Patreon and whatnot. Oh, that was a big yawn. No sound came out of your mouth there. Glad the roosters went to a good home. Yeah, they're going to be good there. I'm not sure if they're going to eat them or not. They're a little scrawny to eat, but maybe they will at some point. I'm not sure. But yeah, all the girls here are doing good. She's doing good too. She's getting old. Blue is our oldest. Granny Blue, Ashley calls her. But Henrietta is still the head of the coop within the pecking order. You can see here, Penny is always sneaking up on them and then never pounces. So I don't know what her deal is. And then Archie here. Always curious about them. Oh, okay, thank you, Cindy L. Vlog number 127, hanging out with an artist. Or whatever, with, yeah, the one day as an artist or something, I think I called it, yeah. Yeah, that's the one where, yeah, at the beginning of that one, we have a little snippet with the geese and dropping off the chicks. Like, so I went there to go drop off some, or we had Steve the Scrapper help with dropping off some mining materials, and then we also dropped off our chickens at the same time. And so all of that was at my brother Dave's place, which is, I don't know, about half an hour away from me. It was kind of close, but not really. Carla says they love zucchini. You take a shallow tub and put cool water in and just have them soak their lower chest and bottom for some minutes. Denise, for the brooding, you mean? Yeah, we do that. We have done that with Nugget, who is funny. Nugget's no longer brooding. Is Nugget in here? No, Nugget's out. Nugget decides to not be broody anymore, and then we have Plum and Phoebe are like, oh, okay, our turn. And it's funny. It must be a coaching thing to get broody so regularly, because it's just our coachins that are doing it so often. Or maybe it's a Bantam's thing? I don't know. No, I don't see her. Oh, she's in the coop. Just don't tell me she's going into a nest box to be broody. That would be funny. Grate the zucchini and add to cakes and cookies. Yum, good. I actually don't mind zucchini muffins. I can only eat one, which maybe that's the whole goal. Hello, Stephanie. But yeah, they're not bad. I like when the chicken's softly talking to them. My pet leghorn did that when he went to roost at night. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So, what do you guys think? Should we add 99 more chickens to the flock or what?
99? No.
We're thinking about going to pick up 2 or 3 more, and that'll probably be what we have for the next long while. We'll see how it goes, but we're probably going to add 3 more chickens. So we'll have perhaps another cream leg bar, a Americana, and a something. All 3 of them will lay interesting eggs unless they decide not to, which does happen. But we want green and blue eggs. So maybe we'll get an Easter egger. Although our last 2 Easter eggers laid freaking just regular ass cream colored eggs. But yeah, that was disappointing, but they were still fine birds. Ducks lay eggs too that are great for baking. I actually saw a duck on the road that I was going to rehab on my way to what's it called? The Potter's house in the morning. Went to go pick up Jakota, and there was a duck that got hit by a car. So I was like, oh, on my way back, I'll pick him up. I'll put him in a kennel, and I'll give him to Armando to just watch while I'm gone for the day. And then on my way back, unfortunately, he got hit by another car, so he died.
Oh.
Yeah, bummer. It was a mallard duck. For some reason, he kept going further and further onto the road. But yeah, kind of sucks.
Maybe
but
he had babies, or she had babies on the
it was a boy duck.
Oh.
So no. Have the kittens bothered the chickens? Not really. Although today, I guess, which I forgot to mention earlier, this one here ran after.
Troublemaker.
Ran after. Where is she?
Right behind you.
Ran after, yeah, Henrietta, which was pretty brave.
Yeah.
So Henrietta was actually scared, so she ran for her life. Hello, Hannah. So this one here, every once in a while, will like go to like, you know, creep up on them and then not do anything. But I guess today she decided to, which, you know, that's bound to happen every once in a while. We got them these. I don't know if you can hear that. Got them those so that she couldn't sneak up on birds and stuff. But they fail. They always they're always able to sneak up on them because they don't ring very much unless you are aggressive with trying to ring them. So yeah, anyways, we probably won't get ducks because we have wild ducks. If we just walk over here, getting further away from the router again. So if it gets pixelated, I'm sorry. But I'll kind of show you what we got over here in case you're new. I know a lot of you already are aware of this. So this path here, I used to cut it all the way over to there, but I haven't. But we can walk over here. Man, there's a lot of prickly bushes in here. Here, let's go through this way. Hopefully I don't step on a wasp nest. That would suck. Okay, so if you look, you can see the pond down there, and I bet hopefully the service will be okay. Let me know. Have you heard of a guard goose for the chickens? Yes. Yeah, that's pretty common with a lot of people. But we're not likely to do that. We may. Maybe if we do a water feature. But anyways, as I walk down here, we'll see if there's any ducks. Got a trail going this way. Got the whale. Let's see here. So the water's quite low because we've had drought type conditions. It's not classified as a drought. It rained all day today. I went to work and then it started pouring rain. So I only worked for 3 hours. I was just chopping up trees. But anyways, This is normally not grass here. Normally the water goes all the way up to there, but now it's way over there, and I don't see any ducks. You see the shipwreck over there? It's a rowboat. I see some ducks there. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Yeah, I think that's about it. Oh, there's some ducks over there as well. So there's a few. None of them are nesting over on this side. But yeah, one day I hope to buy this property over there. I just killed a mosquito. That's like the 4th mosquito I killed this year. We were having a great year for mosquitoes, terrible years for wasp. Do I ever go fishing? I don't eat fish, but I do go fishing every so often. But anyways, this pond here is why we'll probably never get ducks, unless, again, if we buy that property there, then we can own this whole thing, because we share this with them. And then we can put in a cool water feature, and then we will cycle the water through here with the rest of the water, you know, have a cool little waterfall and stuff. Put a bridge here, right? Because the trail goes up there, you can kind of see it, and then it goes through here, which you can kind of see. So it'd be cool to have a bridge here, right? Just imagine. And then there'd be a stream go through there, and then we'll have it pump, go back up to the top. I think that would be cool. The pond sure has grown in a lot. Yes, tons. About 25 feet, I would say. Let's see. Let's go back up. Well, you can see the ducks come up here every once in a while if you saw that duck crap there. Chickens don't wander down this way. They're welcome to if they want to, but they just haven't. Okay, let's go back on over here. Hello, Lisa. Favorite Sasquatch person? That's funny. Should make a wishing well. Oh, that'd be kind of cool. And this is prickly. We got a ton of these. Tons of them. This trail here just goes over to the hammock. And then comes up to here. We keep the grass mowed around the coop so that foxes can't get up close. Although they can't really get in anyway. But you know, just in case. They could get up close, but it's easier for them to be seen. So we mow all the way around. Except for here, I didn't. Gotta weed whack that. They get quite tall. But they look kind of cool with the purple flowers. But not so cool that I'd like to keep them. Hank used to get full of burrs. He wasn't so much into going where it was prickly and whatnot and going into the bush. He would stay on the path for the most part. But, I mean, this kind of stuff he would get. If you classify that as a burr, then yes, he would get that. Those are thistles. Get rid of them yesterday. We got like 5 acres of thistles. There's no really getting rid of them. Okay, so this part of the property, I would say it's about, let's say 4 acres or so of thistles, just straight thistles, and then probably another. Well, that's clover and grass and other weeds over there. That's probably another, let's say a couple acres over there of none, because we mow it. I'm sure if we let it go to shit, it probably would be thistly. But yeah, I mean, in a perfect world, we would get rid of them. Oh, there she is. Look at Nugget in there. How are the pumpkins doing? Earlier we were just showing them. They're not doing well. They're not doing, like, they're not dying. They're just not growing well in the clay soil. Any more yellow jackets in your trap? Oh, we should have checked while I was there. There's none in there, but why don't I show you the ones that we set up?
I'm gonna get started on my
Okay, Ashley's gonna put the chickens in, and she's gonna do her jam. Okay, then we'll head off after I show the traps. I'll leave this out here for now.
Chicken! Hi, chicken!
Chicken! When she runs, when Nugget runs, it looks freaking adorable. Keep an eye on the raspberries. If they like what they're growing, they'll spread like crazy and overrun your garden. Oh yeah, no, we're aware of that. Not worried about it. We just pull them out when they are where we don't want them to go. All the chickens are in? Yeah. Okay. Sometimes we forget about well, we don't forget about the cats, but they sneak in, they go in there, and then they can't get out of here. We don't want a hole big enough for them to get out, because if there's a hole big enough for them to get out, there's a hole big enough for a fox to get in. Or a skunk, yeah. But it would be cool if they could get out, because they for whatever reason love the chicken water. I don't understand. But anyways, so I got to tell you guys, I got a lot of flack for using poison on these wasps, and I even explained that we used it so that they would die instantly, and then just to make sure that it wouldn't affect our chickens or whatever, we diluted the crap out of it and whatnot. And then the reason why we use poison, because we didn't know about these natural, or let's say non-poisonous methods, and so we had a few suggestions, and I do have to tell you that they didn't work worth shit. Yeah, there's a decent amount in there. I will not be trying that again because I don't feel like dying. So the soap and water one worked the best, but it definitely did not kill them instantly as promised. I wish I would have recorded it, but I didn't. We got a wasp nest right in here. Every once in a while, I give them a stomp. Because, you know, trying to get rid of them is kind of difficult. But, yeah, don't really want to mess around too much with them, because if I get stung, I'll have to go to the hospital again. No fun there. So we got that trap there, and that one, I think, is attracting them. If you find a hole in the ground, just pour a thick body lotion in and they won't survive. Yeah, in the ground? That sounds, yeah. Well, we sprayed... It could have been, and we got another one right up here. I don't know if we'll be able to catch one going in, but right in there we have one. And then the worst one, which Ryan found when he was here, is right, you can't really see it, but right in there. That's the one that we eventually killed with the shittiest methods ever. I'm sure people have success with those methods. Then we got another one. Like if I kick that there, you can see there's like 3 or 4 right there. That one, I don't know how we would do the soap and water. The vinegar one didn't work at all. But anyways, then we got another. Oh, it fell. Okay, well, there was some there. But it fell, probably because we had so much rain. Oh, I missed them. But yeah, there was a decent amount in there. I was cleaning, it might not look like it, but I was cleaning up this area, and then I kept getting all these wasps all over the place. So we hung up a trap there because I couldn't find where the nest was. But then Ryan found it here, and then we found another one just under that bumper there. So yeah. Yeah, so Frosted Sleet says, I'm allergic to wasps. I'm all for the spray. You know, if I don't have to, I'm not going to use poison. That's my deal. If I don't have to, I'm not going to. But if it's the only option, I'm doing it. I honestly don't feel that it's that the I feel like it's too risky if I don't. Oh yeah, also we got another one up there that's in the roof. Not that big one that's there. That one's dead, but another one. At night, garbage bag hive up, leave for a day, dead, gone. Okay, we could try that. If we do it at the dead of night, that might make sense, and maybe we would do that, but probably I shouldn't do it. I don't know. He doesn't dislike the bees, it's only the wasp. Oh yeah, definitely I would never kill bees. Use the poison. I probably will use... Oh, the hairspray thing. Okay, that was something that someone said too, but I don't have hairspray, so I didn't use it. But that doesn't kill them, right? It just like seizes their wings, and then you gotta kill them after. Yeah. A wasp smoke bomb will kill ground wasps. Just put a cover over it to trap them in, and do it at night when they are sleeping. Where's the metal peacock? Metal peacock is just where I had it, where I put it before. Oh yeah, also, I was suggested to make one of these little traps. 0 success. This has been here for about 3 days. Not a single one is in there. Maybe I need to use a different type of soda? I don't know. But yeah, you can see they go right under there. So, gotta be careful with that one there. Let's see here. If you find bees instead of hornets, contact nearby beekeepers. I would never kill bees. I would not even have them removed unless they were like in the shop or something where they would need to be moved for like just safety reasons. I don't mind them being out on the land anywhere. That way I'd never care about that. Ammonia will kill hornets in the ground. Is ammonia considered a poison? Gasoline poured in the hole after they've all gone in their ground hole at night, covered by a big rock, will kill them too. Would that not be considered poison too? I think the problem is people had a problem with it being poison and not some, like, so someone said dish soap. So maybe I used the wrong dish soap. I used Dawn and water, which didn't do anything. And then, oh yeah, I also used this eco like store-bought stuff, and that didn't work either. That we double fisted a single wasp with that, and it didn't kill it. I squished it eventually. Yeah, I don't understand it. Flamethrower. Yeah, I would use a flamethrower. This one doesn't make sense to use a flamethrower here because I'll burn my house down. There's a spray that contains chrysanthemums that kills the wasp, but it is safe. That's, I think, what I used. That sounds familiar. That's the stuff that I used. The store-bought stuff. We tried the, DIY stuff. It could be that I made it wrong, but I don't know. I made a heavy solution, which didn't spray very good because it was so thick, and then a more watered down solution. Teresa says, yep, I'd rather poison the wasp than die. If I'm going to be using poison too, by the way, and our animals are nearby, we're going to be diluting that stuff after. We're going to make it so that we like neutralize it. And people's opinions about that will vary, especially if they're like experts in the thing, whatever. And if an expert, like an actual expert, has some advice for us, I mean, that is worth listening to. But just regular folks who just have a strong opinion against poison, totally understand why you would be against it, and I have nothing against you in any sort of way, especially since you're just trying to protect the environment and protect, just human health, animal health, all that kind of stuff. That totally makes sense. Have you seen the channel on YouTube from a guy who removes wasp nests? I don't think so. Vinegar at the roots of the weeds will kill them. I heard that as well. We tried to do that in our driveway last year. It didn't work at all. But it could be because we just had too much dirt on top of our driveway. I'm not sure. Yeah, so I'm sure my son almost died from bees bites. Killed him. Well, I wouldn't kill bees. If the bees die, we die. So But wasps, I mean, I guess they're an important predator to other insects. So, I mean, you know, I leave them alone as much as I can. Oh, that wasp right there just bounced right into my back. I'm probably annoying them, so I should probably go. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you our raspberry bushes and what we're kind of doing. Yeah, just having a good time with stuff coming through. I'm just fascinated by these wasps going in there. It's kind of cool. But anyways, yeah, we showed you the garden and whatnot, and kind of disappointed that the deer are eating it, but it is what it is. I'm gonna Ashley just went in to make some jam. I don't know if you can see my hands, if you saw my hands earlier. I am working on my painting that I've been working on for like the past year. I'm hoping to finish it up, maybe even tonight. We'll see. Holy, check him out. He has removed live and dead nests, some as big as 5. You're saying 5 inches tall, but I think you might mean 5 feet tall, because 5 inches is not impressive at all. But 5 feet, that's pretty big. WD-40 will kill them. Would that also be wouldn't that be a poison as well, though? If these people, I don't know if you had a problem with us using the Raid, but if the people who had a problem with Raid but don't have a problem with some other poisons, that stuff doesn't make sense to me. And by the way, we use poison not because we're ignorant, or not because we're lazy, let's say, but it would be more so because we were ignorant of the other methods, which turned out to not work anyway. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. We'll talk to you. Is the cliff still around? The cliff. Did we ever have a cliff? Josh, we have used the nighttime garbage bag method. It works. Yeah, for hanging ones. Yeah, we would try that with the hanging ones. The one that was inside my car probably wouldn't work. And the ones that we can't really see. This one would probably work if we didn't have to crawl under the deck, because it might be a little awkward, and then if they start waking up or whatever if we do it incorrect. But if it's hanging from like the eaves or something like that, I would totally do that. I wouldn't even hesitate to do that. That would be fine. But I just have to be a little more careful than someone who's not allergic. The guitar guy. Oh, that's Clint. Clint, yeah, Clint is still around. He's not here today, though. Anyways, guys, thanks for your suggestion. Oh, that was a moth. I was like, oh no, wasp just came for my finger. Oh, and by the way, guys, it gets dark here quite late, so when people are saying, hey, do it at nighttime, like, we'd have to wait till midnight to do it, which is not a big deal, but it gets dark late. So when we took care of those wasps in the video, it was 9 o'clock. So yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you. The Hornet King uses poison too. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. But anyways, we're good. Okay, see you guys.